Good evening, folks. I'm doing random radio blogs today, and I look a little mess, but it's alright. I just got back from Miami Sweet Heat, and I had a wonderful, wonderful time. But I have a young lady on Downlink who has requested that I do a topic on why studs or why do studs tend to be more insecure and jealous than femmes. Um, I personally don't think that studs are more insecure and jealous than femmes. I think that people are insecure and jealous. I don't think it takes a stud or a femme or an AG or a straight guy or a straight girl or a bisexual woman. I think it's a trait that humans carry. I think that humans are insecure and jealous creatures by nature, and that they don't take the time to sit down and really sort through those feelings to be a better person to themselves and to whoever it is that they're dating. Um, I I haven't met a lot of insecure studs. I'm not saying that there aren't any, but the majority of the people that I know in the lesbian community that are jealous and insecure are femmes. I think it's a trait that people tend to have if they're not confident about themselves. I think that people tend to be jealous and insecure because they don't have that confidence. They can't, you know, find that comfort in themselves to where they feel like, hey, I look good. I feel good about myself. I could go out here, maybe not get any girl I want, but I feel good. I look good, and that's okay. Jealousy is a very ugly emotion. I've always said this because I learned at a young age that it can really make a person do very nasty things. So at a young age, I try to control that jealousy thing. Not saying that I've never been a jealous person, because if I love you or if I'm with you in a relationship, there are things that will happen that I might feel jealous about. But if I'm not dating you, or if we're not serious, I know that's not my place, and you won't see those actions from me. You won't see me become jealous of a person that I'm just dating or that I just met. If they speak to somebody else in club, it's high school. People have the right to speak to and date who they want as long as they're not in a committed relationship. But I definitely don't think that you have to be a stud to be jealous or insecure. Now, if it's a person, I don't know if it's your girlfriend that you're speaking of or somebody you're dating, but I think the key here is that if you really like, love, or care about this individual, that you really sit down and talk to her and see where this jealousy stems from. It's possible that it might stem from something that you're doing. Maybe this person doesn't feel like you give them that security, like you don't make them feel attractive, or maybe they think that you think they're out of shape or have bad skin or can't dress. It does seem very minute, but it does help to allow that person to know, hey, you look nice today. You look good today. You smell good. You look very attractive. You turn around something. Because it does help to hear from those that we're interested in or dating or in a relationship with that we are attracted. Because as women, we get older, things change about our body. So, I mean, if you really care about that person, then sit down and talk to her and be like, why do you feel that way? Why do you feel like, why are you jealous? Why are you insecure? Like, I'm attracted to you, I'm dealing with you, what is it that makes you feel that way? Maybe she doesn't even know what's making her feel that way. Maybe that's the only thing she knows. Maybe it comes from a history with her family. Maybe her dad made her feel like shit, or her mom told her she would never be anything, and that's what her mind has been conditioned to know. On the other hand, if it's somebody that you just don't care about, they're just getting on your nerves, I mean, that's really up to you how you want to handle the situation. You can still be a good Samaritan and say, hey, I don't know why you feel that way. You are attractive, or if you're not happy with the way you look, do something about it and stop complaining, you know? Um, but it definitely doesn't make the issue better to make that person feel worse. Because they feel that way for a reason, and that's what we have to understand, you know? Um, as humans, we tend not to care about anybody else. We tend to be very selfish and self-centered about our feelings, how we look, how we feel, how we think, what we eat, what we spend, where we go, who we're with. And we don't really think about how we affect other people or how other people are affected by our actions. And I think it's important to do so. It shows that that person has a conscience if you really take the time out to not just think about yourself, but the other people around you and the people that you're affecting. So whatever the situation is, sweetheart, I hope that it gets better. I hope that you do sit down and talk to this young lady and that you're able to come to some kind of resolution to the issue. Do you flirt with other people in her face, or do other people flirt with you? Do you allow them to flirt with you to where she's like, okay, she doesn't respect me enough, or she doesn't think I'm attractive because she's disrespecting me right in my face? You have to really understand and find out where those feelings are coming from for her, because if not, they're just going to continue and nothing will get resolved, and then things will just end. Nobody will really know why. Nobody's going to really care because humans are lazy. They don't want to think. They don't want to find resolutions to the issues that they have among their relationships. But, sit down, talk to her, see what's going on with her. I mean, it takes a woman to be a woman. You understand what I'm saying? So be that woman. I hope I've answered your question and gave you maybe a little insight to a problem that you may or may not have. And I hope that things work out for you and the lady. I hope that you're able to come to some halfway point of understanding and resolution. And I hope that, you know, it's solved in a violentless way. Um, Thank you for the request. I do enjoy talking, giving advice, and speaking because I am a very alone individual. I know a lot of people, but at the end of the day, I'm solo dolo. So I do enjoy speaking to you guys. If you have any other questions or concerns, as always, feel free to leave your comments below or to the side or around the box, and I'll be sure to get back to you. All right? Thank you. Peace.